Hello modelers, John back with the 16 by 8 layout. I did some landscaping scenery work on the top back corner of my layout. You can kind of see it from here. I'm going to try and do this without shaking, rattling this thing. I got the thing on a stand so it holds it a little more steady. It's a little lighter than what it shows here. It's something to do with the lighting. I think it's something to do with this LED lighting that I use. But anyways, I used three products to do this, and of course, then there's the trees and the little bushes and stuff like that. But for now, that's the way I've got it is the way I'm going to do the rest of it. It looks really good. I will go through the steps I did to make this. I'm going to tell you first what I'm going to do. Once I get the track laid down and ballasted, I'm going to put weeds along the track on both sides. And I'm going to use a product from Scenic Express called, it's made by Martin Welberg. It's like a static grass on a mat. And you just tear it apart and shred it. And you can use the whole mat as one, but I just use it and I'm going to show you what it looks like. It works really good, and it kind of just makes it easier to use, and it's relatively inexpensive. So, but here's what it is. Excuse me shaking the camera, but if you look over there, you can see all that grass in the back by that billboard sign. That's the stuff I'm talking about. That comes in tall and short, and it's all mixed on a sheet. And this is light green. I'm going to use a little medium green back there. And I'm going to use that pretty much all the way around the layout. So that's going to finish it off. And I might put a little, of course, like I was saying, I'm going to put some more pine trees back. There's some little ones to make it look like they're back in the distance. So, and the other thing I've been kind of messing around with is making small trees, putting them back further to make them look like they're way back in the distance. I'm hoping these kind of look like that, like these little clumps back there. Then you got the big tree right up there. That one's really close. And then this one's back a little further. They're actually only back about a couple inches. But I just make it smaller to make it simulate doing that. And the same thing with this little guy over here. That one's back just a little further yet. But I did that over here as well. You can see that tree and then that little tree. They're actually only a few inches away from each other in the same line. And then I put that little tiny bit of fuzz sticking up back there to make it look like a grove of trees way, way back, even though it's right next to that. And I'll show you one more round of that over here. Kind of the same thing there. Same deal over there. I left them a little taller just to make them, I thought they looked kind of nice like that. But you can see the trees in the front. They're only about 3 inches forward. So they just looks like them are way back further. That's something I've always done and thought they kind of look like that. So, but anyways, let's go back to this. Yeah, actually back here you can kind of see the color. It looks a lot lighter, and that's about what it really is. So yeah, I'm going to kind of lift the camera up. You can kind of see the color now. As you get closer, it gets kind of dark again. I'm going to show you the products I used. They're right here. I'm going to zoom down here just so you can see them. This one here is the dirt I used. It's a Scenic Express product. It's fine turf that comes in fine, medium, and coarse. I use the fine because it comes with rock and gravel, and I just didn't want any more debris down. That's what all this tan stuff is on the layout back here. That's the dirt and things like that. That's what I've been using on this particular round of doing the work. So, and it dries like kind of like cement once you mix it with white glue. And then the next thing I did for the grass over there, all that foam grass and things like that, was I used the, excuse me, the camera's trying to pop out of its holder. I used the scrub brush from Scenic Express. That's this stuff here. I don't know if it focuses in, yep. And what I did was, it comes pre-mixed. with coarse and fine. I sift them and separate them. You can use them together. Actually, most people I think do, because it gives it a lot more rugged look. I just kind of like a little bit more groomed, so I separate them. I use both, but I use probably about twice as much of this and only about a quarter of that. It works really well for me. And if you look over here at what I did already, you can kind of see the little dark specks at the top and the light specks. The rest of it's kind of covered in light. You can kind of see the yellow highlights also, and I'm going to show you that too. What I use for that is this stuff here. It's from Woodland Scenics. It's just yellow fine turf. I don't have the actual bottle, or it came in a bag, so I just put it in one of these things. And you don't need a lot. It kind of just highlights it. And if you look at my layout, or the scenery I did, I'll zoom back in there. If you look, you can kind of see right over here and up in here and all the way over. You can kind of see where I've done the yellow highlights. It kind of just shows the slopes of the hill a little better. And then I put some ground foam in to simulate some bushes over there, which you can kind of see scattered about. Kind of just show you in there. And everything is glued. It's all glued down. The turf is really glued down hard. I use white glue again on that as well. So, but that's what I did. I just wanted to show you guys that. And I was just going to note another thing, that when people do send me messages, comments, I answer everything. Now I'm working a lot more now, so I don't always have time to get to them immediately. I have to wait till I get home. So if you ask me something in the morning, you're probably not going to get an answer till in the evening, but I really try hard to answer everybody right as soon as I can and help anyone along if they need some help with something. I like to do that, and I think that's being courteous. Everyone's being nice and subscribing, so I like to help out as much as I can too. And I want to make the videos as good as I can. I've had a few comments. People say I go too fast moving the camera. I know I do that, and I kind of catch myself. And believe it or not, this is my third video of this, because I keep seeing I'm doing that. So I tried putting it on a stand. The only bad thing about doing it is I can't get close and show you some of this stuff, but I want to make it so it's really friendly for everybody to view. So, yeah, that's why you're kind of seeing me trying to focus as I move things around. So, but that's what I got tonight, and I hope this helps you guys, and let me know if you need to see anything else. I'm going to continue on, not tonight, but this week, doing the rest of it. I'm going to work on this hill over here, the top part, all the way down. I'm going to do that part next. And that's going to probably take me, well, it actually doesn't take long to do all this. It just, I got to remove the trees, put sticks where the trees are. And as I do these, for instance, I'll pull all these out. I'll probably just do like 3 feet, put sticks where the trees go. Once I'm done, I put the trees right back so they kind of stay in their spot and I don't have to reorganize them. Because I like the way they are right now is the way I like them arranged. So, and I'll just do that all the way down. I probably won't even do the lower part till the weekend or even later. I'm waiting on some gravel. I ordered a kind of a special flat type chipped crushed gravel that I want to put a little bit on the hill. Not a lot, just a little bit. And again, like I say, along the tracks over here, there's not going to be a whole lot of weeds and things like that put in, or static grass, until I get all this stuff here ballasted. I just want to do all that, and then I can put all that stuff in. It'll be permanent. And even over here, on this side over here, it's kind of the same deal. I've done this part, and by the way, this is the same turf. The only thing I did over here is this is even finer. I didn't use any of the coarse stuff from the scrub brush. I just used all the fine, and this stuff I also mixed in a little bit of my kind of light green sawdust in there to give it kind of a lighter color. But I do plan at some point to put some of the weeds down in this area as well. So I know this video is kind of running long, but apologize for that. But I just want to be clear on what I'm doing here so people can kind of see. And I'll show a video of that when I get to that point. It'll be a little bit before I get to that point. So, but that side is ballasted already. You can kind of see that. And that's the same color ballast I'm going to use on the other side. So, but that's what I got so far, and just let me know what you think. And I thank all you guys for watching, and I love the comments. Just keep them coming. Thank you very much.